We're at the Keeneland September yearling sale, where over the next couple of weeks, several thousand horses will go into the auction ring. It's a big process going through that size of a catalog. We asked several agents and trainers, what is the process that they follow to sort through so many horses and find that needle in the haystack?
Because there are so many horses here, we have David and Gordo come in with his crew and go through the sales, and he has a very large crew and does a lot of extensive work for us. So when we get here, we have what is called a short list. So we go through the horses on the short list. And that's basically how we pick out the horses to look at the sale.
I want to look at the individual. I'm mainly going to buy to pin hook to resell as 2-year-olds, so I want an athletic horse. So the pedigree doesn't tell me that. You know, and I know there's horses I won't be able to afford. And they're really good looking and they have a lot of pedigree, or by sires who are really hot. I know I'm not going to get them, so completely waste of time. But I try to look at everything, because sometimes there's horses who are not at their peak at the sales that you might be able to get, for a reasonable price, because they're not on the day, they're not really at their maximum,
We're looking to buy in Europe, and therefore we're looking for turf grass horses. Therefore, in the old days, there were far more than there were when it was Leafard, Rhythm, and Alleged, all those horses here. Now there's less, so we'll mark off those. All those will be looked at by agents, people we work with, and then they'll give me a slightly reduced list. And then I'll go around and look at them all myself. If you like them, you leave them on a list. You go back and look at them again. If you like them, then you get them better. It's just a process of elimination, if you like. You're trying to fine it down to a number that you can be following through the ring, and then you're going to set your prices, see who might want to buy them, see if you've got enough money. That's usually the problem. You don't have enough money.
Action is so important. And they need to have good shock absorbers, so it's very important how they use themselves. And we're only getting to see them walk. So we have to speculate how they're going to move. Training this way, confirmation is so important. And we never stop learning.
The leg is like a pendulum, so you look for the leg to swing through in its stride and to be straight. So one of the things you look, of course, is for the bone. Does the bone match the body? But sometimes you have to fudge that a little bit, because these horses have been sales prepped to a certain extent, so they're probably carrying more weight than they really need to.
And then, shoulder, big shoulder, small shoulder, short hip, long hip. A bunch of, little detail that makes that you try to find the perfect horse. And sometimes you do, very difficult.